We'll now be talking about driving postures and rotation while you're driving and keeping your spine safe as recommended by the National Osteoporosis Foundation. If your chair, if your posture, your seat is not far enough forward, you'll usually have to pull your pelvis forward to get to the accelerator and the brake. So what you want to do is make sure that when you adjust your seat in the car, that you are sitting all the way back in the chair, and you think of lifting your rib cage up and molding your ribs to the back of the chair. That helps give you some buoyancy in your low back and some length in your low back. You press your shoulder blades into the chair, then see if you can reach the steering wheel and the brake and the accelerator. If you can't, then you bring the chair forward. If you're too far forward and your knee is way up off of the seat and you're feeling cramped, then obviously you bring the chair back. But sit in the chair properly first before you actually adjust the distance. For more information about sitting posture, please refer to our other tutorial on sitting posture. So once you get into the position and then you want to look behind you to see what's going on behind you, most of the time what people will do is round and look over the shoulder. It's really easy and very simple to do, and the spine is very mobile in that direction. But the problem is that puts the spine at risk for a fracture and compresses the vertebral bodies. So we want to keep the sense of length pressing into the seat as we rotate, and also to hold on to the steering wheel. And that actually gives you a sense of support as you're turning around. So use the steering wheel to help you. If you're turning right, then you want to hold on to the steering wheel with your left hand and take your right hand and put it behind the passenger seat, and then rotate and look over your shoulder, really keeping your chest lifted as you rotate. So let's give that a try. So she's got her steering wheel there, the magic circle steering wheel. We'll place the pelvis all the way against the back of the chair, and then think of lengthening the spine and placing the shoulders back. And then your steering wheel is going to be out in front of you, and you'll have your arms bent slightly. There you go. So I'm going to give you some leverage for the steering wheel so that you can turn to the left. So when you rotate, you're going to think of a breastbone headlight staying level as you rotate. So that was just neck rotation, but usually that's not enough to see behind you. So if you want to rotate and look all the way, that's it. You're going to take your spine and lengthen it up. And you see that her breastbone does not drop as she rotates. So taking that length, think of spiraling up and then rotate to the other side. Now I'm going to come over here and provide some leverage like I'm the passenger seat. Now you're going to pull forward, and see how much you can rotate like that. So that gives you a lot of assistance with rotation, and you keep that sense of length as you rotate. One of the things is to make sure your shoulder blade is against the chair back. So that looks great. Really nice. So I hope those were helpful for tips for driving posture and rotation while you're driving in preserving your integrity of your spine, as recommended by the National Osteoporosis Foundation.